the deep ball for Darius Prince, and Philadelphia's on the board first.
On the draw, this is Bryson Allen. And Allen weaving his way all the way down to the 22.
10-yard line, 5. Mayfield, Dancy, all around. Throw it as far as he can throw it. Jump ball coming. Crazy stuff. Not this time.
And you want to be a wide receiver, you're going to have to take a little bit of a hit like that as Brown got him in that shoulder, but watch. Those are teeth.
Do we have a dentist on staff here?
Shady Sportsman, I'm back here with a very special guest, legendary Jack linebacker, Mr. Tanner Varner. Sir, how we doing tonight?
Good, Chris. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, really excited to have you on. So, diving right in here, the AFL is coming back after a 5-year hiatus. How excited are you for the new version of the AFL?
I'm excited. I put so many years in this league. For all those guys that played in the past, we're excited just to get this league back, watch it on TV, and hopefully succeed like it was when we were playing.
Without a
Chris,
doubt,
I'm not hearing.
yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Without a doubt, you're coming back, and obviously you had a legendary career in the AFL. You played for so many teams. I kind of want to go back to your college days, though. You played for Northern Iowa. You were a junior college guy. How was junior college football back in your day?
You watch the TV shows these days. It was like that. I mean, it was just fresh out of high school, guys with maybe bad attitudes, bad raps, bad grades, coming into small junior college, but great athletes from all over the country coming in. And, it was fun. I was in Iowa Falls, Iowa, with just a small town, and the colleges really, that was all in the town. So it was a big program there for such a small city. And it was different coming from small town Iowa to a school with everybody from around the country.
Definitely. And, after your junior college days, you transferred to the University of Northern Iowa, which is an extremely respected program. How was your experience there?
It was great. I mean, after junior college, I got a full ride up there to UNI, and luckily, or fortunately, I'd say, my senior year, we were able to play in a national championship game. Ended up losing to Appalachian State before they got hot and won 2 or 3 in a row. But great program. Coach Farley's still there. They'll send, I think, that a first-round draft pick last year and second and third round the year before. So they're sending guys to the pros left and right. And great program there. And I can't speak volume to what they do.
So after your college career, the first AFL team that you signed with was the Arkansas Twisters. They were the only team in Arkansas playing a city like Arkansas. It's known for college football. Do you think the fans really embraced arena football?
They did. Coach Gregory had been there a couple of years, and he's actually a UNI grad as well, and that's what brought me down there. And they had the fan clubs, they had the stands packed, and they really enjoyed arena football down there. And not to mention, we were a good team, but the community really embraced us with downtown features. And then West Arkansas, West Little Rock there, they had us in very, very nice setup. And it was a good setup down there. The fans loved it. And, I would have played there longer if Iowa didn't come back.
You played for the original Iowa Barnstormers, not the Iowa Barnstormers now. I'm talking like the original. Playing for a historic organization like that, how different was it back then to how it is now?
I still make it to a couple games. I mean, IFL and arena football is just a total different game, so it's hard to compare the two. When we first came back in 2008, I believe it was, I mean, we had 16, 17,000 fans in the arena. It was just booming, and you couldn't go to a better arena at the time. It was unbelievable atmosphere. They did John Pettit, rest in peace, did an amazing job with him, and now his daughter is doing an unbelievable job with him as well. But the atmosphere is there. It's unbelievable, and you couldn't beat it coming out a year or two out of college.
That's really great to hear, and I hope the AFL will be able to kind of recapture that, in the coming seasons. You played for the Philadelphia Soul as well, Bon Jovi's team, really, really famous team in the AFL, one of the staple franchises. Playing a city like Philly, how did you navigate?
Sorry, you're cutting it out. Bon Jovi wasn't a part of the team when I got there. It was mostly just Jaws and Cosmo Di Nicola. Great ownership group as well. They do anything for the players. But yeah, me and Donovan Morgan were out there. I actually ended up getting hurt that year. I only played 5 or 6 games and tore my pec. So my season ended early, which is unfortunate because it was a great squad. The record didn't show, but we had some great players there and great coaches. And unfortunately, I didn't get to finish the season out with them.
Overall, I look at your career. You played for multiple cities, like you mentioned. You played for Orlando, Las Vegas, San Jose, multiple big cities. Being a big city like all those, what were the key differences, and which one was your favorite?
With the 1 and 2 year contracts, guys could move around pretty easily. I think the biggest thing for us was just how the ownership took care of you, from the accessories you got, the gear you got, to the housing. The housing was a big thing in most cities. You didn't want to go to a city and just be in a crap hole. Which fortunately, Philly, Orlando, San Jose, they had top of the line housing. So that really helped with people's decision to get better quality players there.
Without a doubt. And, coming up on my couple final questions here for you. You played in China, and the AFL was over in China. They had their own arena league. Playing the Chinese culture, how was that experience? And do you think the AFL will ever be back in China again?
That was an unbelievable experience. Not only just the game, but as us players going over there to experience, the Chinese culture was unbelievable. But Jaws, again, he helped bring the AFL over to China, and they did a tremendous job from the hotels we were at to our meals to the practice facilities. I mean, they really put the pen to paper and had it figured out for us. It was nice because half the team was American and half the team were Chinese players, and we had to teach a lot. I mean, that's where a lot of us fell in love with coaching, because we had to do it over there. And just to get those guys from day one to the last game was unbelievable, watching them, excel in their positions. But again, amazing, just making new friends. I still talk to some of the guys over there, and, I plan to go back soon. And one of the most favorite experiences I've ever had.
You are going into coaching this year with my Iowa Rampage. When you got that opportunity to be part of a new AFL organization back in one of your framework states, what was your initial reaction? Did you have any second thoughts, or were you right on that opportunity?
I'm only going to be there voluntarily, as little, or not as little as I can, as much as I can. I'm still going to be in Des Moines, about 2 hours away with my family and my job. So I'm going to get there as much as I can, but I am so excited to come back to Iowa. Coach Henderson gave me a call, and, that second I told him I'll be there as much as I can. With the transition to Coach Jackson, I've played against him for many years. We have a good relationship, so he brought me back on as well in the voluntary role. And I couldn't be more thrilled just to help this league thrive and excel, and hopefully teach some of these young guys real arena football versus these indoor leagues that we've been seeing the last couple of years.
That would be great to get the original game back. It's been great having you on. I really appreciate your time. I know you're at the airport right now. My final question for you tonight, is what's one thing that you hope the 2024 AFL can bring back?
I think just the style of play and the excitement, just so it gets fans back involved. I mean, like when I was in Des Moines, I mean, we were getting Des Moines, Philly, San Jose, Orlando. All these games were 12 to 16,000 fans, just because the game is so fast-paced, so exciting, so fan-friendly that they're involved. And I just hope that it can get back to that, where we're national televised and fans can see it and they get back to the arenas like they used to.
Definitely. Really appreciate your time tonight. I look forward to seeing you on the sidelines in 2024.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir.